Sid, have you seen a bounce back from this team just in a couple practices?
Oh yeah, I mean, that's what you have to do. We've always done that. I think we've had bad games, and 2 practices have been really good, and we've got a big game here tomorrow. We want to respond to.
Talk a little bit about facing teams like Atlanta or whether it's Tampa, just some of these teams that are fighting and just trying to end the season on a positive note, and a difference in playing some other teams maybe that are on the top tier of the league right now that are just trying to think about the playoffs.
Well, yeah, I think Atlanta's in a little different category than Tampa. I think they're still fighting for their playoff lives. Tampa obviously had a little bit of hope, but a lot less than Atlanta has. So we know that they're going to be desperate, and that's a good thing for us. I think we need that, and whoever we play the next 5 games, we've got to worry about ourselves, and we know that we're better than we've played the last little bit.
Looks like you'll get Gonch and Malcolm back. Just talking about that, I mean, that seems like the big difference. I know you guys have struggled as of late, but it just seems like people forget maybe that you're missing 2 of your best.
Yeah, no, there's no doubt. Those guys, they're really hard to replace. You can't really replace those guys, but certainly having them back is going to be a big boost for us. And it doesn't make things any easier without them, but if anything, hopefully we're better for it. And as we move along here, we'll hopefully be healthy and be at our best.
Talk a little bit. I don't know if you had a chance to see the Colby Armstrong hit last night at all, but is that what the league is thinking about? I don't know if you saw that. Did you see the hit that he had last night on the toe? Yeah.
Bro, or I think I saw it. I think I saw the hit, but I didn't get a good look at it. I didn't immediately think he went at his head when I saw it. It looked like their legs kind of hit first or something. But
is that what the league's talking about, though? That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Is that what, I mean, is that those headshots? I mean, is that?
Yeah, I mean,
is that where they need to make a stance?
If we're talking about the same hit, I don't think he left his feet and he hit him forward. When we're talking about whether the guy's leaning forward or you have to analyze the hit in order to do that. It's a fast game, but I don't think that hit per se was what they're talking about. I think they're talking about more guys coming from the blind side, things from east-west, and I mean, there's obviously you don't want to see a guy go head on either, but if he's leaning forward, that's the first part of his body you hit with the hit, or his head's down, then it's hard to argue that too. So trust me, I'm all about protecting the players, and we don't want headshots for sure, but there are times where it may happen depending on how guys are positioned, and you have to treat one individually. You can't look at one and categorize it with everything else. You've got to treat each one individually, and that one there, I just saw it quick, like I said, but it didn't look like he jumped. It kind of looked like he was right there. So I'm really not sure.
So this time last year, when you guys that sort of urgency that you have to win your games. Is this recent inconsistent stretch that for you this year?
No, I think it's just a matter of we've had some success, and when you do, you forget the details sometimes, and down the stretch you've got to refocus on those details, and especially with this year, you don't get a ton of practice time, and I think it's it's easy to overlook those details sometimes, and sometimes you need a wake-up call, and you need to realize those things quickly, and hopefully last game was that for us, and I think we needed that. If anything, that was something that hopefully will make us better here in the long run.